Alright, everyone, today we're going to be taking a deep dive into GMO GlobalSign Holdings.
I'm ready.
The company's mission is designing trust, connecting the world. Let's explore what that powerful statement really means today, looking at the core of their business and their vision for the future.
They truly are a foundational company, building the basis for trust in our modern internet society.
A basis for trust? How do they do that?
Well, they provide that infrastructure of trust. Specifically, they certify website security, enable electronic contracting, and operate all the necessary related services.
So their business is built on a foundation of recurring revenue. The materials show they leverage the reliability and stable earnings from being the #1 certificate authority, CA, in Japan to invest heavily in growth sectors like electronic contracts and cloud operations, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's a very sound and logical business strategy.
I agree.
And their strength as a CA isn't limited to the domestic market.
What do you mean by that?
They are a major global player, ranking in the top 4 worldwide. And notably among CAs with global operations, they are the only Japanese company.
Wow, that's a huge competitive edge. A Japanese company succeeding globally.
Yeah, it's definitely their technological capability, but that might also be backed by the global trust in Japanese quality standards.
Got it. So, world-class companies are using their authentication platform, such as their SSL server certificates.
That is correct.
When we're browsing websites, we often see a lock icon in the address bar. Is that what we're talking about with SSL?
That is precisely it. SSL Secure Sockets Layer is the technology that encrypts communications, preventing eavesdropping, tampering, and impersonation, ensuring a secure connection.
Right.
That lock icon is essentially proof that a reliable CA like GMO GlobalSign has issued a certificate, showing the site is both genuine and safe.
It's a tangible mark of trust that we see every single day. Another service I wanted to highlight is VMC.
VMC or Verified Mark Certificate.
This displays the sender's authenticated logo right in the email inbox. What kind of impact does this have?
It's highly effective as a countermeasure against the recent rise in sophisticated phishing scams.
I see.
When an authenticated logo is displayed, recipients can easily determine this is a legitimate email. Conversely, if there's no logo, it's visually and intuitively easier to judge it as suspicious.
So the visual cue is critical.
Yes, in Japan alone, phishing reports exceed 1.7 million annually, and the damage from unauthorized card use has reached about 55.5 billion yen.
Whoa, that's a serious problem.
Yes, and that's why VMC's importance is only going to grow. What's more, only 3 CAs worldwide can currently issue VMC certificates, and this company is the sole issuer in Japan. That's a huge competitive advantage.
Only 3 globally, and the only one in Japan. That's amazing. And the other major pillar is their electronic contract service. This is also recognized as the most widely used service in Japan, isn't it?
That is correct.
There are annual recurring revenue. Growth rate is impressive, hitting 35% to 45%. And it's stunning that 75% of all listed companies in Japan are using it.
Right. Electronic signatures guarantee the authenticity of digital documents as they provide proof of who created them and when, and can detect any tampering.
Authenticity.
Yes, this goes beyond simple operational efficiency. It leads to stronger compliance.
I see.
Just to shift gears for a moment, Japan is the only OECD member country that hasn't made progress in digitalizing academic transcripts.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes. So the widespread adoption of electronic signatures is critical for advancing digital transformation (DX) across society.
That's a huge social contribution. Also, with ransomware attacks against businesses becoming more severe, can CA technology help with that defense?
Yes, absolutely. Multi-layered defense is the key.
Multi-layered defense?
Yes, specifically for perimeter defense, we have VMC and then SMIME, which certifies the email sender, detects tampering, and encrypts the message.
SMIME.
Additionally, there are code signing certificates which guarantee software integrity, and client certificates, which restrict access from unauthorized devices. All these are highly effective.
I see. So, they have multiple ways to stop the attack at the front door.
Exactly.
What if an intrusion still happens, though?
Of course, internal controls are vital. It's crucial to prevent lateral movement, which is when attackers try to spread their reach within the network.
Stopping lateral movement.
Yes, and client certificates are effective here too. By restricting access to critical systems to only authorized devices, they minimize the potential for damage to spread. So, electronic certificates protect a company's vital assets on two fronts: preventing intrusion and stopping internal spread.
They really are the custodians of the digital world.
They are?
And they are also focused on future threats. They are involved in the international standardization body C2PA as part of their efforts to authenticate content in the age of generative AI.
Yes, C2PA. This is a technical standard that embeds provenance data, like creator and edit history, along with an electronic signature into digital content, allowing for the detection of tampering.
They embed the provenance data.
Right. For instance, if an electronic signature is applied the moment a camera takes a photo, you can prove that the image is genuine and unaltered. That's the kind of verification we're talking about.
I see.
Given the expected expansion of the deepfake market, which is projected to reach 5.7 trillion yen by 2032, technologies that can prove authenticity will become absolutely vital.
Wow, that truly is the age we're moving into. And this growth and investment in the future must be underpinned by a stable financial foundation, right?
Precisely.
99% of their core business is a recurring revenue model, and they've achieved 25 consecutive periods of revenue growth. That is incredibly robust.
It really is. This stable earning power allows them to achieve accelerated business growth, thorough self-reliance, high shareholder returns, a robust financial foundation.
Right.
Specifically regarding shareholder returns, they've announced a policy to increase the dividend payout ratio from the previous 50% to over 65%. I think that's a very compelling point for investors.
Over 65%. That is highly attractive. On the balance sheet side, with an equity ratio of 52.5% and net cash of 5.4 billion yen, the company looks extremely healthy.
That is absolutely correct.
The global expansion is also noteworthy. They have an overseas sales ratio of 38%, and they have offices in IT advanced countries like the US and the EU, which has stringent privacy regulations.
Yes, the fact that their services are deployed in over 230 countries and regions globally is a clear sign of the trust they've earned. This global foundation is what enables their sustainable growth. Towards their long-term vision for 2040, a company that designs, trust, connects the world, they are skillfully combining their stable revenue base, growth drivers like electronic contracts, and future investments to build the next-generation infrastructure of trust.
Their forward-looking R&D is also deeply interesting. They are constantly preparing for the future, with projects like post-quantum cryptography, PQC, to counter decryption by future quantum computers, C2PA for fake content, and next-generation identity verification technology.
You truly get a strong sense of their commitment to designing the very foundation of trust for future society.
Yes, based on all this, wouldn't you say that GMO GlobalSign Holdings is a company with outstanding future potential? They're using their stable foundation as a CA to grow dynamically in e-contracts and security while actively tackling future challenges like AI and quantum computing.
I feel like I've gained a very deep understanding of both the present and future of GMO GlobalSign Holdings today. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Finally, I have a question I'd like to leave with everyone. As digitalization accelerates and the line between AI-generated content and reality blurs, how much fundamental value will the verifiable digital trust that this company is working to provide hold for our future communications and economic activities?
That is a thought-provoking question.
And it will be fascinating to consider what trust itself will come to mean in this rapidly evolving digital society.
We change experience with IT. GMO GlobalSign Holdings.